electrified dildo. I'm making one. What are you talking about? I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make my own and just see what kind of voltage your little snatch can take.
I'm still waiting for my Sibian.
Whatever. You're not getting that. Now you're getting electrified xenophile dildo.
You probably had the electrocuted part right first.
No, I would never intentionally electrocute. No, negative. That wouldn't happen. It would be an accident, a complete accident.
Sure.
Engineering problem.
Just hold this and hold
labeling error, and I knew I shouldn't have made that Bluetooth controlled.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm Chip Travolta. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl who has big fat nipples and yet a tiny little ass. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 372. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is sometimes confusing, but my absolute favorite plush-covered fuck toy, Mr. SD.
Okay.
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. Oh, I think we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight.
Okay.
I do.
Sure.
And it's kind of funny that in the little intro blip that you said I've got big old fat nipples.
Tiny little ass.
And a tiny little ass, because yes, it's true, I have like no ass and no hip. But my friend had posted a picture of these really cute nipple piercings.
Okay.
That under your shirt, it makes it looks like your nipples are hearts. Like they're really anyway, it's cute. It's like rhinestones that go around your nipple. But I'm like, well, fuck, they never make cute shit like that in a 2 gauge, like in my size.
Yeah.
So, but Brian DeWitt over at Atomic, he's like, yeah, I think I could make you something. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh boy.
There's been a lot of talk lately. Sushi, little Miss Sushi Booty. She's been talking about getting Slasher's sister tattoos of all of us girls.
Yeah,
that do the movies together.
One of the girls that you've done several movies with.
Right, but well, not just me. There's like 4 other girls.
Yeah,
yeah.
That you've all done. So all of you are thinking about getting a tattoo, the same tattoo, or just a themed tattoo?
I believe the same.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dicks? No dicks? What's happening here?
Yes, dicks with bat wings.
Well, come on. I'm just saying. Some flying cock would be nice, really, but we're not like chicken rooster
shooting out web like Halloween.
It could be.
It could
be. So what are you thinking about getting here as a group? Do you know? Are you releasing said information?
I don't know.
Is it a secret?
Well, we've talked about it like a while ago, but we never really, there wasn't any more discussion.
Right.
But
right.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Speaking of, I've got a cameo in Naked Cannibal Campers Part 2.
Right.
Season of the Bitch. Surprise.
Well, yeah. Naked Cannibal Campers too.
So, but I doubt I'll make it in the comic. But that's okay.
You don't make it though. There's a comic.
Yeah, after they made the movie, there was a guy who makes comics, and he's like, I want to turn this into a comic.
Really? So that happened.
It did happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's really neat. So
the miracle of the modern age.
So I think I know they already have one book, but I don't know if they have any more. But I know they're coming out with more because there's going to be another movie.
Right.
So, but that I'm just going to have a little bitty part in there. So it'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Good. Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there's naked cannibal people eating other people.
Oh, they're hot
naked
women naked.
Sure.
Lot of nudity.
Yeah, and body parts, and probably people eating body parts, I would imagine.
Yeah, it kind of goes along with the whole cannibalism thing.
Would be.
Yeah,
I don't want to like drop any spoilers or anything.
Right.
But
that's all right.
It's a good chance.
Yeah, I want to say thank you, Alfred, for the Lady D costume, the gigantic, towering vampire costume from Resident Evil. It came, and I was going to wear it tonight, but I'm too high.
That's a big fucking hat.
It's too fucking hot. Yeah, I'd have to put my headphones behind my head because the hat's huge.
Yeah. Well, no, even just sitting next to the wall in the television and everything.
That's right.
Sure.
Huh.
You need some room for that thing. You need some space.
Well, whatever. But it's a cool costume. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. I'm still getting requests from one of our fans. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking about. How he wants to. Well, we were just talking about tattoos. Made me think about it.
Sure.
He's like, after a tattoo session, I want to take you out to Rachel's for dinner or lunch, and then I want to finger S's cum out of you. It's the cum guy. He wants to stick his digits in the kiddie pool.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's an odd request.
Yeah, but like nothing really surprises me anymore, or I really don't think that's not strange.
Well, what I'm saying is just in general, hey person that I type to and we exchange things on a typey basis, I want you to meet me somewhere, and let me finger blast you after somebody blows a load in you. That's the part where it's like, for me, I'm not like...
That's a handshake where I come from.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a face-to-face interaction if I've ever heard of one. For me, anyway, I don't, maybe that's how that happens more than I would really, I at least kind of want to be able to be standing in front of the product before I want to say what I want to do with what. You know what I mean? Me personally.
Here I am the whole time. I'm just thinking, I'm like, how would I even keep it from coming out? Like all that time?
Okay.
After getting a tattoo, going and having dinner or a late lunch or something at a strip club.
Okay.
And then once you get to the finger, it's like already been filtered through my underwear or something.
Well, just hang you upside down by your feet, really. I mean, that's the only solution.
Put some sealing wax up there to plug it up.
To provide what an anonymous fan wants from you.
Hey, I've been asked weirder things. Like this one guy.
I didn't say weird. I just said in general, everything that I've ever had to do with anybody, I had to do it standing in front of them. I'm just saying, hey, you have to look somebody in the eye and tell them that you want them to bend you over and shove that broom handle up your dickhole.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's a face-to-face. It's not a face-to-face conversation really anymore. But I'm just saying, for me, that, like you said, that's a handshake deal there. I gotta press flesh before, because how do I know that I wanted to? Because I have totally talked to people, maybe on the telephone, whatever, where you got along, but then when you got in person, you were just like,
this isn't what I want.
I don't really.
Yeah, no, I mean, the computers definitely made everything a lot easier.
I always got destructive when that happened. Like, I can remember, in situations like that where somebody set you up with somebody, which it doesn't happen often, but somebody set you up with somebody, or you talk to somebody and you really never hung out with them, and then you meet them, you hang out with them, and they are all into it, and the whole time you're just like, nah,
this is not what I want.
Yeah, and usually by the end of the night, I end up talking to somebody else while they're with me, and I just don't really care.
Yeah,
I do that a lot.
You do. That's how you did that with me.
Well,
you told your friend, go home, I don't need a ride.
Well,
I've been talking to someone.
I get shockingly cold about it too, just because you don't want to mix words.
Yeah, she turns around, she's like, nothing serious.
Well, hey, it's not working out.
And
we
you're
just started hanging
later,
out.
Bitch.
So wait, well,
it wasn't very nice.
But what are you going to do? Not communicate your feelings? What am I supposed to do? This is how I feel right now.
Right.
I feel like I wasn't feeling a connection with you. Well, maybe not don't like. That's maybe a strong word. maybe it's you're fine.
Something else.
You're likable, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm not feeling it.
Digging this whole thing you got going on.
There's nothing about you there's anything wrong with, but I don't think it's going to be good. So
in her head, she's like, I'm losing him. Get out of the table. Give him a handy. And it's like,
well, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something to that for sure.
To what?
To that, whatever that was, I was just explaining a minute ago.
Oh, I thought it was,
I don't even know.
Desperation. And then she's like, oh, I gotta pull out something. Might as well be his dick.
No, it's not even like a maneuver. It's not like a something I'm trying to get something. I'm just basically telling somebody like how I feel about it.
Yeah, no.
Like, why don't waste your time. Don't waste. Right. I shouldn't waste your time. I don't want you to.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's a girl over here that I'm talking to. Well, but I'm not really saying it in those nice terms. But really, it was implied. Maybe a handful of times that's happened to me. But
heavily implied.
Sure. I mean, you don't have to be mean about it. Because every once in a while, one of those people will just be right on with, I don't know, why don't we see if she's interested in doing all three? You hear that sometimes. It happens.
Yeah. Well, she's just trying to hold on. Maybe I can change his mind. I'll become a master manipulator. So we went and saw Big Jay Oakerson last night, and it was a lot of fun. I thought it was a fun show. We got to hang out, and I was surprisingly not. I wasn't as much of a spaz as I normally am. And
I like how you grade yourself on social interactions with, I wasn't as spazzy as I normally am.
Well, because I was still nervous, but I was a little more comfortable, and I felt I didn't feel as intrusive this time because he actually walked past like everybody and just came up to us and hung out with us pretty much the whole rest of the time that, people were hanging out outside and we were talking and whatever. And, I felt more comfortable.
Yeah.
Probably because I felt so uncomfortably weird when we sat right in the front, like dead center, right in the front.
Yeah, that's an interesting, I've never done that before either. And we go to shows, go to stand-up shows, and he's a stand-up comedian, if you didn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I was incredibly high because we had just smoked like a little bit of a fat freaking joint in the car in the parking lot on the way to like walking inside. Whew.
I was fine. I don't know. I hit it right.
Well, I hit too much.
It worked out good. It was a good show, but it's a strange thing if you ever go to a comedy show where you're sitting like right at their nuts, like eye level with their ball sack.
Yeah, it is
2 feet away.
Strange. And it doesn't matter who we go see, or they usually sit us kind of near the front because we're an interesting looking couple. And almost always we get picked on.
Yes. No. Almost, like it's a 50% hit rate on that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I get it. Oh,
yeah.
Big giant guy in overalls and his Amazon lady.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I had to put another tweet out because I was getting questions again. If I was being propositioned by a lot of people that were into like trans and stuff like that. I'm like, I have always been a girl. I was born a girl. I still recognize as a girl.
Yeah.
I'm tall. I have tits. I have no ass and no hips.
Uh-huh.
So.
And I used to have a tech.
And no. What are you kidding? I still do. It's in a jar. I keep it in formaldehyde.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
Parties.
People who are into trans people.
Well, I don't care. I mean, you into what you're into.
No, but
whatever.
Because you're tall, really.
Oh. Whatever. Well,
you're stereotyping. You're a victim.
I wear wigs.
You're being shamed.
I wear wigs a lot. I'm very aggressive. I act like a dude.
Well, yeah. No. Check.
So,
check.
I'm like really into gay stuff.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. You go in phases of it too, though.
I do.
I mean, you're, it's in your bag of tricks for sure.
Yeah, no, I would say so. But this that BDSM couple that I talk about every once in a while on Twitter.
I think it's literally the BDSM couple.
No, it is.
I think that's her.
It's like at
handle.
BDSM couple. Like,
yeah,
well,
don't look at it if you're squeamish at all. But if you're not squeamish, but yeah.
It's kind of like a car crash.
Yeah.
You don't want to look, but you really can't look away, and you're kind of looking for something. You're like, oh my God, what the fuck is going to happen? Will there be blood? Is there blood? Oh, is there blood? Is there blood?
No, for sure. No, they're an extreme example of people who do.
They are.
Like,
well,
some pretty creative things.
Her slave husband recently got her coat of arms tattooed on his ass.
Okay.
And they were putting out some new videos. Well, there's him in a stool.
In a stool?
No, he's sitting on he's naked and he's straddling a stool.
Okay.
Well, as he's getting off the stool, there is this like orange snake tentacle thing coming out of his ass.
Really?
But it doesn't stop.
Really?
Like it keeps coming and coming and coming. I'm like, holy fuck, where did it go?
Wait. Slow down here. So was this worm thing attached to the chair, and as he was getting off, it was just being pulled like that?
It had a base on it.
Okay, so it was probably suction cupped to the chair.
Yes.
So
it's a sex toy.
As he's coming off of the chair, it's clown carring.
It's pulling out and pulling out. Yes.
Okay.
So and it was probably about the size of like a regular garden hose.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I had to tweet to her because we talk like all the time now. Like she's such a sweetheart. And I said, where does it go? I was like,
it doesn't come out anywhere, so it's still inside there. It goes up.
It goes up the hole.
It goes up.
No, she goes, I don't know, but I love watching it.
I'm not sure.
So that's
I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to really comment on that.
Well,
I mean, I don't really know where it goes. I have no idea. Don't care.
Well, there was another one that another video as I'm looking up, because that got me into looking at tentacles, because I found another website that had like really cool like weird different kind of tentacles,
different
sex
tentacles.
toys. Yeah.
Oh, tentacle sex toys.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I mean these are really fucking cool. But
it's staggering how many tentacle dildos there are in flippies and suctionies.
Oh yeah.
When you think at first, well, how many could there be, and then you actually look them up, because I've looked them up a few times. It's like, wow, they put those things on everything.
Yeah, I put tentacles on everything.
I do.
Well, there was a video that they put out that it had gross. I didn't know what was in her husband's ass. But I knew it was something large, and it was a body part. So as she's pulling it out.
Okay. So you knew it was a limb of some sort. Maybe it was a bottom leg limb.
Something or other.
Right.
Did not know. Well,
right.
As she's pulling it out, you see it's her fucking foot. It's her leg. It was mid shin. She was mid shin in his fucking rectum. Just wow, like wearing him like a goddamn bunny slipper.
Well, and bless him, really. Just sprinkle something on him. I don't,
Bless him.
I'm glad they have found each other to be able to do said things to each other.
Right.
However, up to the shin, holy butt stretch, Batman.
I mean, that's
big, and that's an odd shape more than anything.
Well, you point your toe.
I know, but even you're pointing your toe, you got like a and are you doing silent tuck or
are you webbing it?
Yeah, what's going on here? You
spreading your toe?
Really? Are you treading water? What's happening?
I wonder if I feel like you've got like cold feet.
Uh-huh.
Woo! Like frozen toes, you know, when you get like really cold feet.
Sure.
Shoving it in the butt.
Sure. Well, I mean, how much butt sensitivity could this guy actually have? He's the
know.
one where she's pouring an entire bottle of hot sauce down his butthole.
Yeah, and then fisting him.
At the same time. Now
Right.
you're doing footing. I don't even know if that's the term. Footing, fisting, soccer kicking. Wow.
Go.
Yeah, it seems pretty extreme to me. However, how do you work up to that? You know?
Remember we were talking about at one time that sex toy that looked like a flower that went up the ass?
But yeah,
It was like-
the claw. I think it was the claw.
The claw.
Right.
The claw.
It looked like a 𝓚𝓸𝓷𝓴𝔂 kind of a jack thing.
Yeah. Well, there's one that's kind of similar to that.
Right.
And it's called the Insta-Gaper.
Right.
It's got a center prong, but then it's got it's got the two kind of like leaves on the sides of it. It looks like Little Shop of Horrors, like Audrey.
Right.
Well, you close it together as you insert it, and once it's inside past the point, it just flings open, kind of like a saw bear trap,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Wasn't there what did we see? I think it was a Bluetooth device that was a tail that went in and you Bluetoothed it and it clamped like a butterfly inside of a like a wall.
Something. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
wall,
Yeah.
God damn it. Anchor. A wall anchor. There
wall
you go.
anchor.
Like a wall anchor, like it went in and then boonk, flipped up by fucking,
Yeah. By
Bluetooth.
way of.
Yeah.
Right. Uh-huh.
And you gave somebody else the control over it and you like agreed to it ahead of time.
And there's
I
a
think we saw
password
something on
and
it.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Terrifying because they had a cross section of a person with this tail up their ass and the thing is in like the T shape and you realize, wow.
What if I have to take a shit?
Really, the North Koreans are going to have a field day with your butthole, buddy. Wait, but
There's been a security breach.
They did say that there was an emergency key that came with it.
Well,
that
they'd
you
have
could,
to
like,
be.
You would
You'd
think.
have to.
What do you mean? There has to be. You could make this thing in Kuala Lumpur, and what are the rules? I don't know. I don't speak Kuala Lumpurian. I'm just saying, if it could be made, somebody can make it. Nobody's saying they're making it ethically.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know. So they could totally not, but at least they did have a key.
All right, well, let's go to my favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
80s porn pick of the week.
No surprise, I am back into the gay sex stuff,
Really?
but it's been a lot like kind of tender with fluffy dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
Tender with fluffy dudes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tender fluff.
Wow.
I know.
That's an odd one for you.
It is.
Yeah.
So usually I'm like, fuck him hard, make him bleed.
You're like, no,
Cry,
just
piggy.
hold him by his cute little face. Give him a cuddle.
Yeah, like, you know, like little, like, oh, you gotta
He needs
fuzz
a
his little
hug.
chest.
You can't tell what's going on.
Rub his tummy.
Really?
Kisses.
Yeah, scratch his chest.
Then fuck the straight out of his ass. No.
Okay. Now I see where you went.
Well, I mean, it's going to go there eventually.
Oh, that's right. Well, you said gay porn too is what you were leaning into. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a friendly bear porn.
Care Bear.
Friendly bear porn.
Care Bear porn. That's
Yeah.
totally different. That's totally different segment. That's
Right.
a different category altogether.
Right. Was the ginger bear anywhere to be found?
I did not see the ginger bear.
Really?
Well, I
Okay.
didn't look out for the ginger bear.
Really? There's this one guy that we see all the time in videos, and you don't know, but I always think of him as a ginger bear because he looks like I mean, he's very bear-like and ginger. You know, but I have no idea if he likes dick or not.
And
No
anytime
clue.
he's on camera, he looks like a little cherub. Like, it's like, like I did something bad, naughty, and I want my nipples pinched.
Sure. He's the one though that you would meet and you know, like Tony Hinchcliffe. You'll find out he doesn't
Shut
really,
the fuck up.
he doesn't really like dick. And you go, wow,
You'd think.
you'd think you did,
You'd
but
think.
okay.
You're like, huh.
Okay.
He just I'm the pussy slayer, motherfucker.
Really?
You don't know how much pussy I slay. It's
Or
like,
maybe they
alright.
don't mind dick, but they're not really that into it. You know,
They're
somewhere
semi dick.
there. Right.
Anyway. Well,
Anyway.
so that's kind of
Porn pick of the week.
that's what I'm into with that.
Gay friendly bear
Yeah. Bear porn.
got stuck there.
I did.
No, I did.
Oh. I broke for a minute. There was a person that was dressed in a T-Rex costume,
Right.
and he had a sign that says "Can't drink or masturbate. Need money for longer arms." I thought that was pretty clever. I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
Maybe he's got a really long tongue, though.
Ooh,
I feel too bad for him.
like a snake.
Right.
Speaking of snakes, it's called the Cenavator,
Right.
and it's one of those snaky tubey dildos, but it's got a snake head on it.
Right. Not at all what I was thinking. It looks like a coiled up snake.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's because it's all wiggly, and that's what was coming like out of him when he was.
Oh,
yeah.
Set this way back to when we were talking about the thing that we stopped talking about.
Yeah, because I had it like pulled up
Right.
and stuff.
Right.
So like this one website that I got on, it's got some interesting looking sex toys, like really interesting stuff. I mean, there's stuff that kind of looks
snake
like
coily thing that sticks suction cups to a chair that you can pull out endlessly from your partner's anus.
a lot of like alien
Type stuff.
Yeah, like
Tentacles.
tentacles too, but I'm
Yeah.
also talking
Tentacly stuff. Squigglies.
there's squigglies, but they're also fat tentacles. There's unicorn horns.
Unicorn horns.
Yeah,
Hey
there's stuff that they're calling them dragon eggs, but really they look like a fucking banister bedpost, like the top part.
now.
Like,
Okay. Like a finial on top of a bedpost.
yes.
I feel you.
But like it looks like a pine cone.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is actually the pineapple that we're shoving up your ass.
Yes. No, really it is.
And
I
I'm
mean,
sure there are pineapples in there as well.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I haven't seen one. There's one that has a very large, they call a knot plug on it. And I don't know how you get that in. Well, I mean, of course, there's plenty of people that can,
But
but
if you're a gaper and you got that thing gaping open, 3 inches.
No,
I could drop anything in there.
This is fucking bigger than 3 inches. Oh, and then there was that picture of that one fucking sex toy that I showed you. The lady, there was a woman on this gigantor fucking fire hydrant of its sex toy. She wasn't even touching the bed.
And she was trying, it looked like she was trying to get on it, and it had to be, 6 inches in diameter, I would say.
Like-
4 to 6, something big.
Like, for those of you who remember, or you can look it up, you can find it on the internet. There was a South Park episode where they had Martha Stewart. She was shoving a turkey up her crotch. Well, imagine like that, or even Paris Hilton trying to get that dude in her snatch at the end. I don't know, it was Mr. Sleep. Anyway.
I like how you're referencing a cartoon that's literally on a national network.
Well, whatever. I mean, people can look it up. I mean, it's fucking South Park. A lot of people know what South Park is. Anyway.
It was big.
Well, it was big, and she was pretty much perched on top.
Trying to shove it all the way in. I mean, it was all the way
down.
in, but I don't know who knows how far. I have no idea. Does it
my
really
God.
matter?
Well, like some of the other gigantor toy ladies, like the Amazing Thai, like those kind of women, and Alicia, naughty Alicia. Anyway, but when they're fucking themselves with these ginormous toys, like you can see it physically going up their body.
I know. That's
'Cause
one of
they're
the coolest part
thin
about
women.
those. I know. You can see it like going up into their rib cage. You go thunk past there. You're like, oh my God, you're going to stab your heart.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're going to stab your heart any second.
It's just like, where the fuck are your guts rearranged? Like, what happens? Like, what did you do?
I don't want to see you die to go to get that giant tuna can of a 12-inch dick.
I don't know. I really don't know.
You don't know if you want to see them die trying to do it?
No, I don't want to see them die.
No,
God.
It's a complete boner killer for me.
Let's go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, we're going to talk about some things with antlers. No, you'll see. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. You can get me on the Twitter at Kinky Katie Radio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can Google me. You can also get me on the Tubes of You, or also called YouTube. Yeah.
I like how you just make up your own name for YouTube.
That's right.
Good luck figuring that one out, asshole.
I have faith that our listeners they can
you decipher. They can speak Catanese.
Sure.
Right.
It's not that hard to figure out most of the time.
Really?
Most of the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, that's a way to think about it.
Hey, and I was going to have an edible earlier, but I didn't.
Really?
So imagine how much worse I would be.
I don't know.
If I was pretty fucking comatose.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Better or worse. I don't really know. I don't draw distinctions like that.
Yeah,
You're always
true.
awesome.
Aww.
I have to sleep next to you.
You're so full of shit.
You're
yeah,
terrifying.
There's a magazine out there for. I hear they're bringing boobs back to Playboy.
Okay. That's right. They took them away from Playboy. I mean, do we really care?
No.
Do we? I mean, are they gonna what kind of boob game are they gonna be bringing at Playboy that's gonna make me want to get that again ever, really?
Well, maybe, a lot of the times it was celebrities. Celebrities were a big pull.
I mean, you got like Boob Center News. You've listed at least a dozen different boob clearing houses to go see some free tits of all shapes and sizes.
I still have one of those limited edition, I don't know, I think it was Lindsay Lohan or something, whatever, from when I used to work at the porn store. Like, it's even in a plastic.
Lindsay Lohan? What are you talking about?
A Playboy. It was
okay.
Nude
right.
Celebrity.
Right.
There was one of them that everyone's like, oh my God, you have to get that one. And
right.
I just was like, oh.
Okay, I get it. This Playboy.
One. Yeah, anyway.
So when are they planning on bringing back boobs?
I don't know. I heard that a long time ago. But what it made me think about it, there's this magazine called Girls and Corpses.
Right.
So if you guys are into
not girls are corpses, girls and corpses.
Right. Not like, well, I guess they do. They have like necrophilia kind of stuff.
So
in there, but
I thought you meant like corpse, like the YouTuber / music producer, corpse husband
with the voice.
Yeah.
That tingles me.
Yeah, Girls with Corpse.
No,
it sounds a lot better, really.
It's Girls and Corpses.
And there's more than one corpse? They have more than one dude with a voice like that?
They try, but they fail miserably.
Right.
But anyway, it's naked girls and B-movie campy kind of like Tromaville sort of shit.
Right.
Like
right up your alley.
Pictures and stuff. Yeah, so if you're into that kind of thing.
Which you might be if you're listening.
That's right.
Because you probably are into horror stuff for some reason. Horror.
Okay, horror.
Horror. That was actually a term somebody used. Somebody else other than us. I remember hearing it somewhere.
It's a shirt.
Was it a shirt? There you go.
Yeah, because the Slasher Sisters, they want us to all to get the shirts that say horror. It's horror with a W.
Yeah.
Horror. All drippy blood.
Horror.
That's right. Let's go to your favorite segment.
And by. I was like, I don't know, you stopped? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You want me to fire this off?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Are you really sure?
Oh my God. Hit the damn button.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
All right. So this week's Tits Man is a website that someone was telling me about that I decided to go check it out. And
Boob Clearinghouse.
Actually it's called SaggyTits.com.
Okay. Saggy tits.
Saggy tits porn.
Saggy tits need porn too.
But here's the thing though, they're not.
Right.
A lot of them are enhanced.
Right.
But they are quite large.
Right.
And there's free photos.
Right.
And pretty bitches. So go check them out.
They're not really saggy boobs. It's ironic.
No, they're not. And like there's a couple, but No, mostly
for fairness, like in reporting and stuff.
I suppose so.
Right.
Or so other people that aren't as pretty don't get mad.
All boobs have their own nice qualities.
Well, of course
Hopefully.
they do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah, no, they really are. Literally. Flopping around.
So if you want to go see some awesome titties and a bunch of them, go to saggytitsporn.com.
Tits Man. Yeah, you don't have to worry about like getting a Playboy subscription that they really haven't done yet.
Because there's the internet and
Really?
there's naked people for free all over the place.
You could get very, very select in the type of boob you like to see instead of just, consuming whatever boob's given to you.
You could get very
okay over there?
specific.
All right.
Huh?
Okay. Wow. That was an intense, very intense. I don't know why I made eye contact. What am I doing? You're sucking me into this. Stop it. I don't want to do eye contact radio. I don't like it.
That's okay.
I'd rather look away.
There's a new sex toy that's out that looks absolutely bananas.
Okay.
And I don't know how I feel about this.
More than the traffic cone the girl at the last segment was taking.
Well, this isn't large. This is just the features that it has.
More than a Bluetooth butt plug.
That's a little trappy.
Pretty aggressive.
That's
Pretty aggressive.
Well, this one is a thrusting vibrator.
Thruster. We
were just talking about
the little slight.
But here's what else it's got.
Really?
What else it's got?
Right.
It's got a clit stimulator like a rabbit.
Right.
But
That's probably not positioned properly.
Well, not for me.
I don't really care.
But it looks almost like a hermit crab. Like it's got this like cone little cup on it, and then it's got little finger dealy bobs that are coming out of it, and then a longer little
thingy
dealy bobs that comes out too.
Okay.
We're not done yet.
Really?
It also heats up.
Oh, well, you could. That would be a good idea.
But
you'd think you'd want warm dick.
I like them cold corpses we were talking about.
Well,
Ew. Well, wait a minute. There's more.
Okay.
It has got.
Can't wait.
It has got a feature that they say it's to lick your uterus. It is a cervix tickler coming out of the top of it. Like it looks like a dick that's not circumcised. It's got a worm coming out of it.
Right.
It's kind of strange.
Right.
But it flickers like it's tickling and licking your cervix.
It's like the xenophile of dildos. You get the little alien tongue that comes out of the head of the cock.
Hi, lady.
No chance of malfunction there.
Oh, yeah, no.
I call it the IUD grabber.
Oh, God.
Right.
I mean, what if it does manage to just like fucking pierce your cervix, which I don't know how, but it's tiny, so it might like wear away after it, after a while and like work its way in.
The fallopian tube flusher.
No, I don't think it'd go that far.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how long. The dildo is looking like it's at least 5 to 7 inches long, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So technically that thing, now you just talked about the dude with the clown car ass.
2-foot snake up his butt.
Really? So let's transfer, and that's in a butt, right? So let's transfer that to tongue inside of cock technology inside a vibrator. You got 5 inches. There could be like 3 feet of tongue in there. We don't know. There could be.
Come out like a goddamn snake or a lizard.
Right. That thing could go right up them fallopian tubes for all we know.
You can blow in the end like one of those party horns, like free, and it just unrolls and then rolls back.
It seems pretty gimmicky to me, really. But, however, maybe it hits that spot and it just feels weird enough to do something for you.
Maybe it does. You're like, I need that. Wait, I got a little itch. It needs to be scratched.
And cleaning, really, I'm going to say, here again.
Cotton swab it?
There's got to be an inside, right? I mean, does the thing but even if it, maybe it's just a nubby.
It's waterproof.
That doesn't mean that you can, like.
It's submergible, too, because
a lot. Schmeg out of it.
Really.
Single use that thing. Fuck it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd single use it.
Well, you gotta, somebody said here, Katie, here's a xenophobe dildo. We're giving you this to try out. You know you'd stick it up there. You know you would. If there was one of those sitting here on the table and I went somewhere for a while, you may at some point try to use it.
A while? You mean like, yeah, you gotta go to the bank?
No. Well, like if there was just one in the house on a daily basis, there would be a day that you'd want to play with the xenophobe.
Yeah,
I would xenophile.
I would try
whatever
it.
those things are. The aliens.
I would try it.
You would.
I never said that I wouldn't try it.
Okay.
I was like, it's weird, but yeah, no, fuck, I would try it. I just don't know if I'd use it. I mean, if I liked it, I'd probably use it more. Except I'd fucking clean it.
They could make an electric eel version of it. You know, a little electrified tongue inside.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Tap, tap.
Yeah. It's like the ground or whatever.
Oh.
You know, and the other part of it is the clit, you know, the dolphin rider there.
Oh, imagine, little clit zapper.
Clit cervix combo.
Well, you know how they have,
and it doesn't fire off until it's literally all the way in. And then it goes, when you hit the backstop, you know.
Well, that's like with it's got the remote controls on the handle of it, so you can turn it on when you want to.
Right.
But you know those you can get those pens that are for like muscle zapping and stuff. They're like home tension, but they look like a pen with a ball on the end, and you like jab it to your neck.
Zappers.
Right.
Right.
Well, you could
sound totally safe and normal to have little pens that shock you.
I want one because I want to try it on my clit. So I'm thinking, you know, if you had that little, it's not your clit. What do you care?
Because you'll have it in the house, and inevitably you're gonna want to tase me.
I will.
You're even saying it. You're just bald faced. You're coming right out and telling me that I'm going to shock you.
Yes.
Actually,
why would you think that I wouldn't?
Well, because I'm just trying to avoid getting shocked when I'm not ready. You know what I mean? Don't raise your eyebrow at me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. How dare you?
How dare I?
You're just going to be scaring me with it all the time. I'll be walking through somewhere. You'll be like, zap, when I'm not looking.
I keep it with me all the time.
You're going to get hurt. It's not a good idea.
It's conditioning, baby.
But really, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much damage could a little pen thing do?
Exactly.
I mean, it's not going to kill me. You're just going to startle me all the time.
It's not like I'm going to be like going at your taint. And like,
I mean, it's not like someday I'm not going to hold you down and just then stick it on your button and leave it tied onto you for a while.
Yeah,
I would never do that to you.
Or have it nice conduction with the metal running through my nipples.
See, there you go. You're helping me out already. I mean, you're helping whoever out again already.
That's all right.
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 Yeah. So why would I be concerned if you had 10? You know, it's like 007 spy technology for sex toys / husband startling. It does.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You should see the slow motion video of what it does.
What does the pen?
Yeah.
Pen tens? I don't want to. No, I don't want to see this. Just whatever. Play with it all you like. Just, you know, you do not have consent to shock me at will with things, anything. Even if it's I'm not 𝓚𝓚𝓵𝓭 from Hunter x Hunter. It's not happening.
Oh, whatever. There's a new Fleshlite that's coming out this year. Came out this year. It's for men, of course. It's called the Flight Pilot.
Okay.
They said it's an upgraded version. It's more compact than the regular Fleshlights.
Oh, right. So you could like take it in the car with you. Is that it?
Well, it's just, I guess it's more, it doesn't look like a gigantic fucking flashlight. I mean, it actually looks like a coffee tumbler.
Oh, well, sure it does.
A plastic coffee tumbler. No, like a small, sleek one.
No.
Like
I'm feeling you. Yeah, like a normal tumbler that would be sitting in your console in the sun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
I like my pussy warm, but it doesn't have like a distinguishing hole that you fuck.
Sure, it has it like surprise you take the lid off.
The cream curdled in your coffee, man. This tastes nasty.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, you're setting yourself up for someday getting pulled over and having to explain why you have a portable pussy cup holder. Not that there would be. Well, I'm sure it can't be legal to jerk off while you're driving in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, no, you're right. It's not illegal.
We're doing autonomous driving. Maybe you have a Tesla. Who are you hurting, really?
That's true. See, just have the car drive its fucking self.
It's not like you're sleeping. At least you're awake. And, would you want somebody actually having control of a vehicle while they're jerking off? They're saving lives.
Well, it's like I almost got into an accident when I was fucking masturbating in the car. I used to have a really long commute in Orlando when I worked for this place called Vacation Relaxation. Anyway, I had one of those car vibes. So when I get stuck in traffic, I would just plug it into the lighter and just pop it on my clip.
Right. Like you would.
Right. And there's like you would.
Like you would.
Well, and then there was one time that my foot came off the slipped off the pedal because I would, and I almost tapped the bumper in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Well.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, hey, neither one of us ever said either one of us was very bright. So.
Well, plus, yeah, I've given you head during the car drive before. And I mean, that was a scary thing.
I wasn't scared.
Of course not.
That was fine.
It wasn't your head that'd be crushed.
It was my dick. What are you talking about? I get World According to Garp that shit.
There you go.
Like dick bitten right off in the driveway.
There's a lot of people that are like, what fucking movie are you talking about?
Look it up. Got his dick chomped off and then immediately became a transgender, lived a female life after that. Literally did.
So OnlyFans here is getting rid of porn.
Girls, you hear girls screaming all over the place.
Oh my gosh! I said, I believe they said October 1st is the day, but they said there's nudity is still going to be allowed.
Yeah,
but just not explicit stuff. So what would they consider explicit though?
Where's the line?
Right.
We don't know. I'm sure somebody's going to find out.
Well, I would imagine there'd be a lot of people finding out. But I mean, it's been a lot of like main source of income for a lot of people.
Sure. And well, not only that, for OnlyFans itself, I'm sure they lean heavy on the porn girls.
So then why the fuck would they do it then if it's making them so much money?
They want to go legit. It's like somebody that works for the mafia. I'm going legit, boys.
Ugh.
I'm out. Well, no, that I've heard them. They bitch about not being able to get funding and blah blah. Business dude, lie something. You know how it is. If you put up porn in any way, shape, or form, someday somebody will come and turn your shit off, and you have to go find another place.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's like a reoccurring Ouroboros thing, the snake eating its tail.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Right.
So it's not surprising to me. It's not shocking. Someday, whatever porn service that you're watching, listening to, dealing with, they get shut down for one reason or another. Some of them are pretty good reasons. However, they're going to get shut down. Anything that we've put up, we've had lost channels, lost websites, lost being thrown off of different services and things like that. And
blame for losing an apartment.
And yeah, and we're not making millions of dollars a year. I mean, like the people who are, imagine the shit they get done. It's just porn will find a way. It's like the rose growing out of the crack in the concrete there. That's
it's an
way. Extra pretty rose,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that happens to be a prolapsed butthole. Rosebud.
Touch it. Sticky.
Yeah, no, so I'm sure they're going to find another place. And some other place is going to make billions of dollars and then want to go legit again, and it's Groundhog Day all over again.
There's a place for us.
Until you can just order the Ex Machina fuck doll and it shows up at your house, iRobot style, and you have like drive-in puss.
Or you're going to have a lot of people having their own websites now.
Why would you even have? I mean,
let's keep all of your revenue.
Let's be honest. If they have Ex Machina level femalery, I don't. It would be hard. It would be tough because that was very woman-like. very, very woman-like. That was, but could do other shit and superhuman stuff and possibly rip my heart right out of my chest.
Well, but they had that in that movie, AI. Jude Law, Jovies, he was a sex doll.
Jude Law, Joey.
It's the Ryan Gosling Jovies too. The Jude Law Jovies.
So stupid. So fucking dumb.
China, Illinois, baby.
We like some stupid shit sometimes. No doubt.
Oh my
What are you talking about again?
Jude Law. He was a sex robot in AI.
Okay, yeah, that was that 6-hour movie.
Yeah.
That had 4 different plot arcs in it.
Well, just when you think it's fucking over, you're
it wasn't
oh my
over.
God, there's still 3 more hours.
I enjoyed the movie, but it took some it was an adventure. You felt like you were going camping or something.
Oh my God.
It was well done.
It was, but it was so sad.
But the fuck doll that was in AI wasn't nearly as cool as Ex Machina.
Well, because it was supposed to be modern, but Ex Machina was more modern looking. Modern.
Yeah, in a more sensual way. In a more, might think about sticking my dick into that.
Because you don't want to stick your dick in Jude Law, or do you?
No, not really.
No. See, so you'd rather stick your dick in Ex Machina.
Even if I'm into dick, would I be into Jude Law? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
Well.
Depends on what he smelled like.
But he looks like he smells good.
You know what? People say Brad Pitt smells. I've heard that. That could just be haters saying, because.
Probably is.
Could be. Maybe it's not. Maybe he's a no deodorant or. Yeah. Maybe he's one of those people I get you don't want to wear antiperspirant, fine, but at least splash some shit underneath your arms to cover the fact that, there's a raging bacteria farm going on down there, boy.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a pheromone thing. Maybe the people who are like, I like the way it smells. Like, you always get on my fucking case.
Yeah, because you're a sniffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a dirty sniffer.
There's a reason for it.
Dirty, filthy sniffer.
I'm a dirty, filthy sniffer.
You're a dirty, filthy sniffer. Yeah, when I come home and I'm dirty and filthy, you like to sniff me. Are you denying this?
No.
Okay. So you admit it.
Yes.
We're right here in open court. You admitted it.
I do. Right. I admit it. Yes. I am.
You're scent heavy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very scent-centric.
Scent-centric. Yes. Sure. No, you definitely are.
I am.
And it's a thing.
It is a thing. There's certain colognes too that I'm just like, oh, I want to bite you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Jay smelled really good last night too.
Did he?
He did.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I didn't really take a big whiff.
Well, I had a couple hugs with him. He was standing right next to me.
Okay.
So.
I like your smell. You smell good.
That sounds so creepy to
say,
so good. Though.
But you don't smell bad. I'm just saying, really. I mean, good, but it's not bad. It's nice. You smell nice.
Smell yummy.
Yeah, you smell yummy.
So there's these weird ass sex toys from Japan. And yes.
No, that doesn't happen.
I love Japanese culture. I really do. Well, here's some of these weird sex toys that I ran across that I was like, what?
Fire away.
The fuck. This one, it's a fuck sleeve, it's like a jerk off sleeve, but
ono or ona, whatever they call them, something like that in Japanese. Something like that. Ono hole, that's it.
Well, this one has the opening of it isn't a pussy, isn't an ass.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
The dolphin mouth.
No. Fuck my blowhole. Fuck my blowhole. No. It's an
unicorn. An ear?
It's an ear for people who like to fuck your ear. Have that fetish.
People who what do you mean? You can't fuck an ear. I mean, you could, but you're going to hurt something. You can
fuck this one.
Whose dick is going to fit into an ear hole?
Well, maybe they just like to press their head up against the fucking, get some suction. I don't fucking know, but people are into what they're into. But this
they just like the visual of fucking an ear hole.
I suppose so, yeah.
I could feel that, I guess.
I'm piercing your brain.
Yeah.
Could
Stabbing you, bitch.
There's another one.
Ear hole lobotomy. an ear hole penile lobotomy.
There's another one. It's a toilet. You stick your dick in the toilet.
I can see that, though. Immediately, I can see that. Yeah. Well, there's people that like to do all kinds of things on the dirtiest thing they can possibly think of, which is a toilet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But this one is a tiny one, and it's basically just for your head.
Right.
We've had all 3 of them up there today.
I know. The kitties have been quite aggressive this evening.
Well, they've been following us around like crazy.
Yeah, they have.
Well, me, at least.
They like you today.
It's the smell.
Yeah.
It's the
They're very
pheromone.
scent-centric.
That's right.
You taught your cats to be just like you.
Just like me.
Just
Learning
like
from
you.
watching you.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Now, another weird
Japanese sex toy?
Japanese sex toy, yeah, but like it is another jerk off sleeve. Except it's a brain.
Right.
Right. So
brain.
It's a brain. So you fuck the brain. Like the brain is made out of like the cyber skin, and there's a fuck hole. Like they made a little like right kind of like the base of like the cerebellum.
I fuck your brains out, bitch.
Seriously.
Oh.
But the one that I kind of want to get for you,
Right.
just because.
Okay. Now we're getting me Ona holes.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like an ear hole, a nose hole. What are we fucking?
Belly button.
Oh.
It's a belly button. It's a little torso. It's got the puss, but then you fucked a belly button.
Okay.
It comes with belly button lube.
Okay. There's special lube for it.
There is.
Right.
It's supposed to.
Right. Right. You know, I'm getting xenophile electrified dildo. I'm making one. What are you talking about? I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make my own and just see what kind of voltage your little snatch can take.
I'm still waiting for my Sibian.
You're whatever. You're not getting that. Now you're getting electrified xenophile dildo.
You probably had the electrocuted part right first.
No, I would never intentionally electrocute. No, negative. That wouldn't happen. It would be an accident, a complete accident.
Sure. Hold
Engineering problem.
Just hold this and hold
labeling error, and I knew I shouldn't have made that Bluetooth controlled.
And wow, I happen to be a squirter, which you know, so that's even more liquid.
Don't need that. I'll just, go straight death ray. That's okay. Right.
Freaking laser beams.
It's them too.
No.
We get those green ones.
Put them on the electric eels.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're getting like 6 feet of snake dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 foot of snake dick.
Yeah. No, you're gonna have your own Twitter account with BDSM couple, but it's not gonna be BDSM couple. It's gonna be cavernous asshole.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Clown car butt.
Well,
that's what you're gonna have. Little tiny trunk and amazing size things come out of it. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be rich though. You're gonna make lots of money on your clown car. It's not gonna be on OnlyFans though.
Of course, no, can't do that.
No,
it's gonna be somewhere else.
Can't show your butthole then.
We can put it on the website, our website.
Yeah, until we get thrown off. Pornhub. They're dead almost.
They won't die.
They're dying now.
Pornhub won't die.
Dying as we I can hear them dying.
Yeah, I like Pornhub. X Hamster's still pretty good.
Is it?
I found one of mine on X Hamster. I was like, look at that. It's the balloon one.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
I have a lot of fun with balloons. Now, you know how we were talking about how there was the vajankle where it was a rubber foot and had a pussy, like it was cut off at the ankle and had a pussy on top of the ankle?
You fucked the foot. You're really doing all kinds of weird fuck holes.
I am. Well, this one is you fuck the heel, like you fuck the inside.
Really?
So it's
like you're an instep fucker.
No, like straight through. Like if you stepped on a nail, like you fuck in
up the heel.
Yes, up the heel instead of down the ankle. I mean, yeah, up the heel.
Really? I'm surprised they don't have like between first and second toe.
They do.
See, that's why I'm not surprised they have between the first and second toe.
Through the needle dick heroin people. One of the weird, they're all kind of weird, but this one kind of was strange. You know how most if you watch anime and read manga and stuff like that, how a lot of the girls have big pigtails.
Right. It's a very common thing in cartoons and comic books in Japan.
Right. The girls have these like massive, huge pigtails.
Curlies. Sure.
Well, there's a pigtail fuck hole.
So it's just a pigtail.
It's just a pigtail, but it's the anime like plastic looking version one that you fuck, and it's textured on the inside.
Oh.
But the texturing on the inside looks like fucking worms.
It's like Skinjili inside.
Yeah.
Spirelli.
Yeah.
Like a
crinkle fry.
Crinkle fry.
Looking thing.
Crinkle fry inside, hair curly thing.
Curly pigtail.
Curly pigtail. They should have made it a different color. Like yellow? I mean, blonde hair. I guess that's blonde hair. What am I thinking?
Well, I mean.
What am I thinking? It just kind of looks like a hunk of rubber. It kind of looks like a seashell or something, really.
So you can
They've ruined my fantasy.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you could literally just bang a ponytail. They could just get like wig hair and put that around the opening and you bang right through the wig hair. And you could even put the brain on a hole in there. Get it all involved.
Make a whole body and fuck. You can fuck everything.
There you go.
Well,
like you have the side of the head that the brain is in there. You can open it and find out.
Oh. Well, here's another thing that you can actually use to put together with that, because it is a hacked off torso. When I say hacked off, I mean literally it is meant to look like the legs were cut off.
Oh, not like a fuck me silly.
No, it
like
looks
a fuck me silly, but
right, but it's a nugget.
Like it was somebody who freshly got their shit chopped off.
Yes,
wow.
Like it is pink and squishy and red. Yeah, like it just got amputated.
Katie, is there an option to where you can have the newly created stump be one of the holes too, please? Is that an option?
Sure.
Can you make it an option? I need it to be an option.
I'm sure you can do whatever you want to.
I need to be able to fuck both stumps and the butthole.
Well, and the last one is that I'm going to talk about. It's a chastity fuckhole, which I don't understand at all.
Right?
It's a fuck sleeve with no hole. Like you can't. Like you keep trying, but it won't go in anywhere because it's chastity.
Stupid customer. We give you rubber ball. Have fun.
Just stick your dick in this, bitch.
Yeah, joke's on you. I'm just going to rub my dick all over it.
I'll just cut one, fucker.
Yeah.
Don't think I won't.
Can't stop me. I got a knife. I can make a nice slit in that thing.
Have a knife, we'll fuck.
Uh-huh.
All right, everybody. Well, we are going to get out of here for the night. Yeah. It's time to go.
Right.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all the fuckery.
Right. Did we start on time? I don't remember.
Yes, we did.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Hey! That means I timed it properly.
You did.
Good job.
It was quite right.
Good job. I didn't even know how I did it. I don't remember doing it. And it looks like everything actually is recording. Holy shit. When did all that happen?
Holy crap.
When did that happen?
You're on autopilot.
I am.
You are.
It's turning like Tesla AI, but, for podcast production.
So you can just...
Well, actually, live broadcast production, really.
So you can have a fucking fuck sleeve while you're doing the show because you don't have to worry about it. It's autopilot, so you can jerk off during showtime.
Too far.
Didn't see you.
No, negative. Don't like it.
Hello again to the Netherlands, and it's totally cool that you can brag that we talk to each other, and I give you shout outs. He did that. He used us to get laid.
Well, good.
We'll talk about it another time.
Good man.
Kiss on your pin fights. Love you. Bye. Nethers.
I like tacos and burritos.